Hi everybody and welcome back. In this lecture we're looking at Python's strip method. So the strip method removes any white space on the left or right hand side of your string. So let's take a look. So let's assume that you have a program running on the web and it asks a user for their address. So let's create our address variable. And as always, sorry I've left out the equal sign there. And as always we have our opening and closing double quotes. And let's just say our address is 101 Main Street. Okay, and let's just print that out to our screen and see how it looks. Okay, perfect. As you can see down here in the bottom left, 101 Main Street, nothing wrong there. Now let's assume another user comes along and they enter in 102 Main Street. But for some reason, they've also added in some tabs at the beginning and end of their string. And just to put this into a real world example, I had a user once who couldn't log into their program because at the end of their email address they were putting in an extra white space, so they're hitting the space bar at the end of their email address. I don't know why, they were just doing it, but the error was on my side because I didn't write in the code that picked up this little bit of extra white space and removed it from the email address, so it was my fault. So this little method that we're going to look at now would have solved that problem. But before we get to that, let's have a look at what we get on our output. So Control and B, and here we are here down the bottom left, 102 Main Street. And you can see here that our tabs have been added in. So obviously we don't want that going into our database or into our file. So we need to remove this white space. And that's where Python's strip method comes in. So at the end of address we have dot strip, open and closing brackets, and let's run that again. There we go, perfect. All white space removed. Very, very handy. So let's have a look at another example. This time let's assume that they have left a white space in on the left hand side of their address. So this tab has been left here. We can modify strip to just be L strip, as in left strip. And let's run that again. There we go. No white space. And again, the same is true for the right hand side. So let's just add in some white space first to make sure that it's there and print it out. And on the right hand side we should see some white space. Yeah, there it is there. And let's modify our program again to remove the white space. Runs again, and as we can see, no white space on the right hand side. So a very, very handy set of methods there, and they are the strip method, which removes all white space from your string, the left strip method, which as it sounds removes white space from the left hand side of your string, and the or strip method, which removes white space from the right hand side of your string. Out in the real world, these methods are very useful to clean up user input, and combined with everything that we've seen so far should help you to take user input, strip it down, clean it up, and have it nicely formatted into your database. I hope that all of this made sense, and I look forward to seeing you in the next lecture. Thank you.